this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door.
Buskers around the cross are a different sort of kettle of fish, you know. Each one's there for a different reason. Some are there to live a life of music, like Catherine up the Bourbon end of the cross. And then there's other guys that either do it to support a habit or living on the dole and supporting a habit. I choose not to be on the dole. I make a living out of working harder and longer hours, which becomes a problem with the council, of course, because I tend to put in the hours and the time at the streets of the cross. And you can only work those late hours, so you're ultimately there nearly every night of the week. The council has taken my permit of me on several occasions, forced me into a meeting whereby there were supposedly peers there to interview and assess the situation, where instead there were two council officers who basically directed me to not busk at the cross for a 12-month period of something of that nature, which I found very hard to do, because survival in any other area for me was just non-existent. So I found myself back at the cross late in the night, early in the morning, was sometimes being ejected by the council. Well, it depresses me. I mean, you know, I live an honest living up the cross. I don't get unemployment benefits. I survive on what I make. So I figure that, you know, it's either I do what I do or I go on unemployment benefits and try and find a suitable job as I go. I'm 52 years of age this year, and, you know, for me the options of employment are probably a bit thin, varied, you know, considering I want to take care of my mother at the same time, who's here at Elizabeth Bay. So really, it's depressing me to the point of, you know, trying to turn up earlier and working 7 hours a night instead of 5 hours a night, because I've turned up early and the money's not there early in the evenings. And then you end up working to the point where you're horse like I am now, because I've just worked 3 nights straight, 7 hours a night, you know, and trying to scream out to people singing and carrying on all night long. It pays a toll eventually, and you lose your voice, you know. So this all settles down with a couple of drinks later on, you know. You might lighten your whole interview up a bit if you want by throwing a question to Buck.
Oh, yeah. I see you, baby. I see you shaking that ass, shaking that ass. 1, 2, 1, 2. I can't even hear it.